10 biggest animals you won't believe exist. The world of wildlife is always attractive and full of mysteries. Therefore, many scientists focus on researching and discovering extremely interesting facts. Do you know what kind of animals possessing a strangely massive appearance that exist on this earth? Let's explore with our channel the 10 largest animals that you don't believe exist. 1. Blue whale. The blue whale is the largest known animal that ever lived on Earth. They are called ocean rulers with a length of up to 100 feet, more than 30 meters, and a weight of over 200 tons. Their tongues can weigh as much as an elephant, and their hearts are almost the size of a car. Blue whales live on a special diet consisting mainly of small crustaceans known as krill. During certain times of the year, an adult blue whale can consume about 4 tons of krill per day. Blue whales are blue when underwater, but when emerging out of the water, they're blue-gray. More specifically, their underbelly is also pale yellow due to millions of microorganisms residing on the surface of the skin. They possess a large and flat head that combines an elongated body with a tail like 2 paddles that help them easily glide through the water. Because of its huge size, strength and speed, this animal has almost no natural enemies in the wild. Once National Geographic magazine reported on a blue whale being attacked by a school of killer whales in the Baja California peninsula. Although the killer whales were not able to kill this blue whale, it was seriously injured and died not long after. 2. Walrus. Walruses are relatively large animals. They usually have a length of 3 to 5 meters, a weight of 900 to 2500 kilograms, depending on the specific genus and family. In particular, a giant sea elephant was found more than 5 meters long and weighing up to 4,000 kilograms. Walruses usually spend most of the day sleeping. They keep their body warm in the extreme cold conditions in the Arctic thanks to a layer of fat from 5 to 8 centimeters thick. These extreme cold-tolerant walruses feed mainly on mollusks that burrow in the seabed. They use 2 fangs about 90 centimeters long to scratch their prey up from the bottom of the sea. Their fangs are also used as combat weapons and as hooks to help them climb on ice. For males, the longer the fangs, the more attractive they are to females. Despite their massive body, they often run away when attacked. However, there are also cases when they attack Eskimo boats, especially when the female protects the young. Walruses are also collective animals. The whole herd often joins forces to help a member of the herd in danger. 3. Chinese giant salamander. This amphibian is native to central and eastern China and can grow up to 1.8 meters long and weigh nearly 60 kilograms. This makes it the largest extant amphibian on the planet. Unlike many other amphibians, they have long lifespans, some even outliving the average person. They can live up to 30 years in the wild and even up to 60 years in captivity. The difference in life expectancy in the wild and captivity is due to their food and living conditions. While wild salamanders fend for themselves, where they can get sick and die and face more threats, captive salamanders benefit from medical care and protection from predators. In the wild, they can be found in a variety of habitats, including rivers, lakes, and caves. They are also known to live in underground rivers. In some parts of China, only subterranean populations persist because terrestrial populations in rivers and lakes have been overfished for eggs. The Chinese giant salamander is a critically endangered species and is considered one of the world's most threatened amphibians. This is caused by habitat loss and degradation, as well as overexploitation for medicine and food. In recent years, the wild population has been severely reduced, and this species is currently estimated to be very low in numbers outside the wild. The interesting thing about this species is that they have so small eyes that they're almost invisible on the head, and their eyesight is also very poor. However, to make up for that, they possess contours on the sides of their bodies, helping them to locate fish in the water. 4. Polar bear. It is the largest terrestrial carnivore and also the largest of the bears. Polar bears inhabit the territory of 5 different countries. They are found off the north and northwest coast of Alaska, Canada, Greenland, Svalbard, Norway, and the Russian Federation. The population of the species is estimated at 16 to 35,000, with about 60% in Canada. This bear is a prime example of an animal perfectly adapted to the environment. They are recognized very quickly by their seemingly white coat color. Unlike other mammals that live near the poles, they never shed their fur to become darker in the summer. In addition to the camouflage and waterproof fur, polar bears have a layer of fat up to 10 centimeters thick that helps keep the body warm, even when the temperature drops to -40 degrees Celsius. They do not have eyelashes, as eyelashes can cause frost on the eyes when the temperature is below 0 degrees. They swim very well and often swim out to sea for miles from land. This is probably a sign that they're used to aquatic life to better hunt because of their high speed. They can run faster than humans. When hunting, bears move silently over the ice and snow with their heads low. Using their hind legs to push themselves, they move forward, and when they're about 1 meter away from their prey, they attack quickly and destroy the prey. 5. Anaconda. Here is a giant python living in the Amazon basin, South America. More than 10 meters long, weighing a ton, living alone but very ferocious with sudden attacks that make prey unable to escape. They lead an amphibian lifestyle but rarely climb trees because of their large body mass. This python lives mainly in aquatic environments and inhabits tropical rainforests but does not eat aquatic animals such as fish. Their favorite prey is South American crocodiles, other snakes, goats, and even South American leopards. People witness the life and death fights of the python anaconda with the crocodile, and always the victory belongs to anaconda. This python uses sharp fangs to pin the crocodile's body to keep it tight, preventing the prey from escaping, then using the whole body to wrap around the prey, squeeze it to break the bones. They are quite slow digesters, so they can go without food for a long time, about a week before looking for another victim. Anaconda can swim at speeds of up to 20 kilometers per hour and can stay underwater for up to 20 minutes. They also molt as often as other snakes. Anaconda females give birth. They can give birth to 10 to 50 cubs per litter, record of 100 chicks. Since it doesn't have many enemies, this creature easily surpasses the 10 to 12 year mark in the wild. And in captivity, the number will go up to 30 years. 6. Lion's mane jellyfish. The world's largest jellyfish, with a diameter of up to 1.2 meters with tentacles over 30 meters long, has been discovered along the coast from Maine to Massachusetts. Due to their large size, lion's mane jellyfish are especially dangerous to swimmers. Their long tentacles can sting victims when they're not alert because the jellyfish swims far away. Beaches have also planted purple flags to warn off the presence of dangerous marine animals, according to the Massachusetts Department of Conservation and Recreation. Both popular Hingham and Scituate beaches have signs of warning swimmers where lion's mane jellyfish may appear. According to Steve Spina, assistant at the New England Aquarium, the jellyfish population is more than usual. They usually swim in the deep waters of the North Atlantic in late spring and early summer, but this year they washed ashore later in larger numbers than before. Jellyfish growth is driven by temperature and seasonal changes in seawater. That could be the reason lion's mane jellyfish are popping up in new locations. 7. Saltwater crocodile. Most attacks occur when people swim in the water or row boats and crouch at the water's edge. A person caught in the water by a saltwater crocodile has very little chance of escaping, and if it does, is sure to be seriously injured. The wounds are usually very gruesome and potentially infected. Adult crocodiles are typically heavy in structure and range in color from yellow-brown to gray and black, with irregular dark spots. Juveniles are brightly patterned with dark spots or bands on the body and tail, but they fade with age. The belly of the saltwater crocodile is cream in color. The average total length of an adult crocodile is 3 to 5 meters. Males are usually much larger than females. The largest saltwater crocodile ever recorded was in the Mary River after it was caught in 1974 with a length of more than 615 centimeters. With their powerful hunting abilities, they can find their way back to their territory after being displaced in the same river system or a different river system. In a Northern Territory study on the alligator problem, one individual was captured in one river system and released into another. 8. Sunfish. This fish has a rather strange shape. Overall, they have a rounded oval body in the front and flattened towards the tail. The length of the body can reach from 3.5 to 5.5 meters, but it looks short as if it has no tail. Sunfish have one fin on the back that protrudes like a shark and one close to the anus. These two fins are located almost symmetrically. Meanwhile, the caudal fin is short but surrounds the back of the body, looks like a narrow band, and has little effect on swimming. Although the body is very large, the mouth is very small. This is a special feature of this fish. Sunfish usually eat small crustaceans and other plankton. Nearly all of the time, sunfish let their massive bodies drift freely with ocean currents. Perhaps because of this feature, this fish is also known as the sunfish because many people believe that they quote-unquote bathe in the sun on the surface of the sea. More special about this fish are the baby sunfish larvae. Mother sunfish can lay up to 300 million eggs after just 3 weeks of pregnancy. When young, sunfish, like many other fish, swim very well in schools. Until they grow up, they become lazier, live alone, and let their bodies float along the ocean currents to all the oceans. When feeding, they lean over to swim and dive very quickly, then let their bodies drift away. 9. African elephants. They're known as the quote-unquote giant gardener of the forest because they can increase carbon storage and help release significant nutrients. A 2019 study found that elephants' destructive habits enhance the amount of carbon stored in the Central African rainforest. Each forest elephant can stimulate an increase in carbon capture in the rainforest by up to 9,500 cubic meters of CO2 per square kilometer. This is equivalent to the emission of 2,047 cars in a year. This animal is in great danger of extinction as it is critically endangered, with numbers rapidly declining because of poaching and deforestation. About 30% of them are killed by hunting to profit from the ivory or meat trade. The African prairie elephant is an animal that lives in herds in the savanna. The average lifespan of this animal is between 50 and 70 years. Asian elephants only have tusks in males, while African prairie elephants have tusks in both males and females. Female elephants are pregnant for about 22 months. The baby elephant at birth is only 1 meter tall and weighs 100 kilograms. For the first 5 years of life, baby elephants only drink milk. African prairie elephants are 6 to 7.5 meters long, 3.3 meters tall, and weigh up to 6 tons for adults, while females are slightly smaller. 10. Japanese spider crab. At birth, only a few millimeters long, this crab species grows continuously throughout its life cycle and can reach a maximum size of 4 meters. Spider crabs are giant crabs shaped like spiders. They weigh from 15 to 20 kilograms and are usually found at depths of 500 to 600 meters on the bottom of the sea. Although it looks quite aggressive and scary, in fact, spider crabs are quite gentle species. They take advantage of sponges or other creatures to camouflage and evade opponents. Spider crabs are orange with white spots on their legs. Their meat is very fatty and rich in nutrients. They are commonly found on the southern coast of Honshu, from Tokyo Bay to Kagoshima and some further parts of Japan. In 2009, a giant spider crab was caught by a fisherman in Suraga Bay, southwest of Tokyo, Japan. Its weight reaches 15 kilograms, is 3 meters long, and its body has not stopped growing. When fully developed, it can be as long as a car. An attractive feature that helps you distinguish male and female spider crabs is based on their claws. Females usually have relatively short claws and are much shorter than their legs. In contrast, males will have very long pairs. That is the interesting information about the 10 largest animals that you won't believe exist. Do you know any other animals? Please share them with everyone in the comment section of this video. And goodbye for now, and see you in the next videos of our channel.